Welcome to Shq'apthut, a gathering place at Vancouver Island University. I want to say in the language of my people, Nuchonal, Tlekko, the deepest expression of gratitude, and Haichka, of my relatives in Coast Salish territory, deep expression of gratitude to all those who shared in building the vision that we would at some point in time in the future carry out the dreams of the ancestors and have a place like this, Shq'apthut, a place where the people can gather, where they gathered right here in this spot where this building is situated to plan to go out to get the things necessary for success in life, whether it was food or hunting, and to gather the people to make plans so that they might support one another in their effort, to make sure that their families were supported and that their communities flourished. And as it is now in the modern era, this building is situated here in this beautiful Vancouver Island University campus, and people from all around the world are welcomed here into Snuneymuxw territory to carry out the vision that Auntie Ellen describes always existed right here. We are, after all here to stay. And so Shq'apthut becomes a place where we can strengthen those relationships and build a much better future for our children and for their children.
Today, these paddles being presented to hang on the 4 posts as a reminder of the unity that we have. We aim for the same goal, to take care of our children and support them in their education.
And so we as an institution are extremely fortunate to have the kind of supports that we do here from the Snuneymuxw people and all of the First Nations communities that we work with on the island, 4 language groups, the 4 nations, and all the other communities up and down this coast. They send us their children. They send us people here. We're given a trust to provide them an opportunity to learn and to grow. What we all do is we focus on the success of our students. We support those students. And that's why it's so important for all of us as we move forward, as we celebrate in this beautiful place where we welcome all cultures. Everybody's contributing in so many different ways. And so from all of us at the institution, thank you.
As you can see behind me here, there's a sign that talks about our donors. And we really need to understand in times like this when finances are difficult, we've got a world recession going on or about to go on, who knows. But to have these people step up, companies and individuals that provide us with the funds we need to have a place like this is just wonderful.
And it's so important that we not just recognize that we celebrate both cultures. As Ellen has always said, it's balance. So we come here to gather people, we come here to gather ideas, we come here to gather education, and we come here to share our cultures. But until we fully recognize, and we will, the prominent place that First Nations cultures play here in British Columbia, our country, Canada, our British Columbia won't fulfill its potential until we treat all peoples equally, respectfully, and honor the accomplishments that they all bring.
It's important in the Aboriginal way to, when we have these kinds of gatherings, to give you a gift. Give those people who have come and who contributed to this point. The first person we want to call on is our elders, Auntie Ellen. TD, friends, the environment. Oh, it must be Friday afternoon. Thrifty Foods. Thrifty Foods, Vivian is here from Victoria. What we'd like to do is a special recognition is to our First Nations Advisory Committee, who have been supporting us for 20 years at VIU in our support to Aboriginal students. As I introduce myself, I'm a visitor, and many of us are visitors here on Coast Salish territory. So without the First Nations Advisory Committee guiding us and with the input on how we develop our programs and services at VIU, we would be lost. So in recognition of your service, in dedication, we have this rattle that we'd like to present to you, and we hope that you will use it at future meetings in memory of your 20 years contribution and as we go into the future and help continue to guide us into the great things. Yeah.
We honor our Shq'apthut, Ellen. She was probably one of the founders of the Friendship Center movement and saw the importance of bringing an organization to provide the support that's needed to ensure people moving away from their homes, coming to a bigger city, are successful when they came to the institution. They had the supports available to ensure that they had a place to come and get the support that is needed to help them to be successful.
There was so much, and the support of VIU administration, counselors, professionals, each and every one of you, people like Gordon, and then Joe and all of you. I really say thank you. I really say thank you.
Thank you for this beautiful spirit. We are very grateful for what we have. And we are grateful for all of you who came and shared this blessing of this building, make which
I think it's a wonderful testament to the students and the First Nation students of this region. It's going to be here 100 years from now. We'll still be celebrating. And we're going to make it twice as big.
I'm just so happy to see this all come together after all this hard work. So many people worked on it. So many people put their heart and souls into it. And here we are today to enjoy it and for the future generations to enjoy it. So I'm very happy.
I wrote the paper and did the groundwork for this facility. So I had a lot of help. I didn't do it by myself, but my paper is what started this. Pushed it. Actually, I should say pushed it.
And to give thanks to the people that made it all possible, I think was a really good thing. It really helped Shq'apthut to have a place in this institution, and people that came saw that, and I think that we may be kind of out of the way for a lot of people, but we certainly aren't out of the way for a lot of the Aboriginal students that come here to VIU.
I think, it's just important to really thank, this has been a dream and a vision for people way before I came to VIU, from the elders, from students, from community people, and it's taken all those people and well as community donors to get us here, and so I just want to really acknowledge that, and it's important to, when good things are thought and visioned and collectively collaborated, good things happen, and so I'm just really grateful for that. I want to thank everybody who contributed.